74. What you do? What you do? K Flow 74. Come on up, chiefing with the chief. Let's see what you got for. Okay, now. Need a couple more seconds, then I'm gonna bring somebody else up. Let me even see if they sent it. Yeah, they sent it to me. Kimberly Royster, K Flow 74. You coming up? Okay. Let's move on to the next. Dev Leo had honest. I don't even know if I said that right. You know, making it one when you make your profile one long word, sometimes I'll be butchering that stuff. Peace, God.
Peace, peace, Ong. How you feeling?
Looking good, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing, immaculate, happy, and grateful to be in divine timing and divine alignment.
Man, that almost gave me the Holy Ghost.
I here.
Yeah. So what's going on with you today? What's on your mind? What you want to talk about?
I want to express gratitude. I want to express gratitude because it's been a long time. The last time we got a chance to chief, you know,
For
it
sure.
was that they removed certain codes from you because of all the information that you possess. So, uh,
Well, you
the
seen that.
Benki akufusaka valeria de kumunta yesi sofa yisuntaka. I am Devleo Selohi Fetiavo Wadaka. My name is King Adonis in most of these spiritual streets, but I am Devleo. I am the reincarnation of that I am. And we are here for the remembrance.
Yep, that's what we're here for.
And
Hey, you know that name Adonis, right? That's like saying in the ancient times, that was like saying I'm the sexiest man out here. That's
my
why if you go when you go look up the old Adonis, they always draw him carved, muscular, with no blemish, no scars. That was yeah, that was a braggadocious name to carry.
yeah, that name was given to me by my mother. Her name's a Raven.
That's some tribal stuff there.
Yeah, you're talking to Big Mama, to Big Mama, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
am.
look. So,
Uh,
you ever see the movie The Crow?
mm-mm.
Watch the movie The Crow. It's not really a crow. It's really the raven. The
Uh,
crow is a miniature imitation of the raven. The raven is the great bird. The crow is the lesser bird, right? And so the raven is the messenger that is in this world that's talking to the other world at the same time. The crow imitates the raven. It's like a little miniature version. So you got a Doberman pinscher, then you got a miniature pinscher.
so like it's and it's so funny because everybody, my family, they all from Baltimore, and they Lord, they all call her
Shout out to
Poochie.
BMO.
Yeah, they all call her Poochie,
That
and
was
it's
my
interesting.
that was my sister's nickname when we were little.
That's funny.
Tribal shit, baby. Tribal shit.
And she recently just dream that a white wolf hopped in the bed with her and just was licking her on the face.
Whoa. I know Kelly got to be watching. You just brought up the white wolf because she been walking with the white wolf with the gold tint.
Egelege buksin faigamonte, exave efu.
So all of the white animals is the animals that come to bring peace after the warring animals, the red, the blue, and the black, have tore up shit. So then you see an influx of what they call them albinos, but they're not true albinos. They're just a white version of the darker one. So when it loses the color, that means karma is clear.
Oh my goddess. have the white dove. I have I have my ancestors here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the dove, you know, the pigeon is a dove too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the dove was used to be used in varying forms in rituals, and it was always. You ever see a funeral where they release doves,
Mm-hmm.
and
I've been.
they stopped doing it at funerals. Now they only do it at weddings.
Hmm.
They stopped doing it at funerals because you releasing the ancestral spirit to go to the great mother in order to get instructions to bring back to the family. It was banned, it was outlawed at one point. It was part of Mississippi, Louisiana culture. Jazz funerals, they minimized them. That was a graduation for a great ancestor.
Yeah. Does it have anything to do with the sacred midwife?
The sacred midwife, well, you have two. They doulas, birth doula and the death doula.
A,
Sometimes one can carry both functions.
a big joker and a little joker, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But it would be more like a high priestess and a priestess, right?
Okay. Look.
The
Let's see. I got. So, pardon, just for like clarity for the
mhm.
collect. I am a dragon and I speak the dragon tongue, and English is not one of our like favorites. I also speak Steinoon, which is the language.
Dragon mean master.
I have a 22-degree Virgo moon in the 11th house.
33 mean master. Yeah, but it ain't no regular master because what'd you say, Virgo?
Virgo moon in the 11th, yeah. The Rainbow Bridge.
Right, because the Virgo moon, right? That's the mother at rest, and you the watcher at the gate. You keep the motherfucking predators out.
That is, I am
There's
the white dragon.
Yeah, so they think because you're a dragon that you're a baby dragon and that you just cute and cuddly, but when they go try to bother mama, it's a whole nother animal come with that. That's the Pisces, the two siders of Pisces, the one that dives deep and the one that'll come up out the water. Don't play with me.
Oh, but I also got six cancer placements in my ninth house, though.
Yeah, what?
Six cancer placements in my ninth house.
That's straight emotional energy. But that's 69 is balance. That means when you fuck a motherfucker up, they earn that shit.
11/11, and I'm a Libra rising. We bring injustice all the way through. We wrapping it up. That's what you told me to do the last time we talked. You
Yep.
said, "Oh, meant to wrap it up." Yeah, yeah, yes. I'm on.
Yeah. Yeah, full circle, baby. We back at it again. We
Right.
brain banging. We ain't gang banging.
Right. Then,
Yeah. Anything else you want to ask about?
um, below FMA, the Georgia Mount.
Which one? Because the Stone Mountain is not the only mound in Georgia. Matter of fact, it's multiple mounds that go from Georgia through Kentucky and Tennessee, going north through Alabama, Arkansas, going west. It's a whole bunch of mounds. There's mounds all over the land because it's everywhere was sacred to us. So everywhere you see a mound, everywhere you see a mound in 50 miles circumference around the mound is called sacred tribal territory. So when they take the land from us, they have to conceal the mounds so we not mapping out the sacred lands that when we perform our rituals, we draw maximum power. To be directly on top of the mound is to draw the most energy in the ritual. But anywhere in that 50-mile radius, you riding the wave. Every one of them is a 50-mile radius around them, which is a big ass circle for the people that don't know what a radius is. So everywhere they overlap, And then you get the most overlapping ones, you have what's called a vesica Pisces control center, right? All of these different circles come together at. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go all the way down to a little piece that look like a little triangle like this from all of this area, from all of the. And when you get to that little area and you zoom in on the map, yep. Well, that's how it's gonna start. It's gonna start as a vesica Pisces when
And
the
then it's,
first.
yeah.
It's gonna keep doing that. Now, if you look right there, you see where it look like it's like a skinny 8 in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
One of those is the area. It's the area between them. It's the little area, and it kind of look like a a squares on its corner, right in the middle. That is the PowerPoint of the mound structures that holds the most creative force where your will can be maximized to its highest potential.
0 point.
Now, yeah. So now you're going into the matrix down to where all of the streamer numbers are being counted at, and you hijacking the counter because it's doing like this, counting the ones and zeros on the binary, right? This is where you at in the codes, where they pushing the ones and zeros out the way for the rest of them to come down. This is like this, so it's an energy field.
Oh, right. Clearing the grid working on the flip side.
Right. So when they move in the ones and zeros, it's calculating what the reality is supposed to be producing. Right. Now, all of the old ones and zeros become material matter. That's why the matrix is counting it so fast. And what we consider as time is just the recycle loop of the ones and zeros. The binary code has to be recycled because it's infinite. Figure eight. Same figure that's in the middle of that symbol on your hand.
So, Chief Unicorn, right? And being the unicorn, we shapeshift. And that goes from the water to the land. And it can also go from the land to the air. And it can also go from the air into the underworld. Um, Before I got
If
on
you
here,
look at the screen right now, by your head, you see the unicorn horn running across your forehead in the red light. And the light is the unicorn head looking in the window. That's crazy. But never mind me, I'm just delusional, psychotic
you
individual
know,
that don't know what I'm talking about.
absolutely, all legend and shaman, priest, psychic, earth angel. Maybe I've never been here before,
You know,
but
all for conversation's sake. Let them think what they want. Well, we know what's really going on. What Pac say? You can tell your homies whatever you want, but you and I know what's going on. This is the payback.
okay, 'cause they will never see me, the big P. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's a black book that keeps being spoken on of my ancestry, and my Dagawe, her name is Darva Sikasi. It means Sekhmet Firehawk.
Ooh-wee. She the
She
wrong one to cross. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
There's a black book. It's an onyx stone tablet, and it's a sacred text. Um, we're supposed to be remembering like our most ancient selves.
Yeah, I can't read the writing on it though, but I can see
Uh,
the imagery. Whoa, your voice went out when you said that. I ain't hear nothing. I just seen your lips move. It
remembering
did.
the. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Every time you get ready to say that name, it cut out. Whatever it is you trying to say, try it one more time. Let's see if it cut out.
I'm the name that cannot be spoken.
Okay. Yeah. There's
Yaldabaoth.
certain it's certain tones that the masculine gender uh, knows, sinuses, and larynx together. When they all come together, it can't produce this particular frequency that the feminine produce, and we're not supposed to say certain names. That's why they be prohibited in religious texts. Because when the male say it, it changes it to something nefarious.
And that's where I was taught, like, Stanun is like the language of seven, but I'm not allowed to be taught because it's like you have to be sworn to secrecy in order to be like able to learn like certain codes and stuff. But like, I ain't swearing nothing because I love my freedom. But yeah, uh,
That's why I'm wearing, that's why I'm the lone shaman. That's why I
yeah,
had to be the self-raised master because I can't sign none of their contracts in good faith because I'm
yeah,
gonna break it. I'm gonna
yeah.
break it out the gate. Soon as I hear something that I think one of my brothers need to know, I'm gonna tell them.
Exposure.
That's why I be on here doing social media. I'm gossiping about all of the dirt they was doing to us behind the scenes that what they didn't think none of us was gonna be able to figure out how to read their language so we could tell each other. And now I'm just gossiping about what they've been doing and telling people where to find the receipts.
And isn't it tea time? Like, what? Uh, got any
So
questions?
that's why they want us to read because they knew that sooner or later it was gonna be somebody like me that heard the statement that if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. That was gonna make me read every book they got.
Exactly. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, now if you ever let somebody come up, chief with the chief.
We appreciate the witnesses and the unmerited gift of grace, and we give thanks for what is holy and what is true. Gratitude to the 14 divine masculine flips.
And
Peace,
I'm
peace.
the 21 triple seven. I'm seven. My mama's seven. My granddaddy's seven. My mama's father.
My mom is 7. I'm a 6'9" flipper.
69 is balance on the balance.
Ashe.
The mirror flip. 6 is the mirror of 9.
6 life path, 6 destiny. I got 11. Yeah, the numerology is here. Tap in with me,
But
family.
remember, when you're reading it in the sky as a 6, it's telling you it's a 9 on the ground. It's the flip. It's the mirror flip. It's the upside down. The mirror opposite in the stellar is how you flip the astrology into where is it at on Earth. Longitude, latitude tells you based on the flip where is the rays of that radiance gonna come in at. And then all you gotta do, there's their calendar that they use is a divination tool. We think
Oh,
it's clock and time.
oh, yeah, I lock in with the I Chings, the
That's
wheels.
why so that's why they got us thinking that September mean the ninth month when septium is 7. Octum is
Right.
octum is 8, right? Um, November was Nuevo is 9. So the real 999 portal or the second flip on the gates. Because what they doing is they opening the gates early by using the collective unconscious to project the 999 over the 799. Our artificial entrance into the gate. But when the real children of the sun know that the real 999 portal gate is November the 9th, not September the 9th, it brings the awakening to the forefront. Shout out
Mm,
to the sister that reminded me. It was a young lady came in my comments to remind me. I already knew, But I be like at the point I'm at now. I'm at the dilly gaff mode.
What's that?
Do it look like I give a fuck?
Right,
So
right.
so while I'm in dilly gaff mode, uh, I'm seeing this stuff, but I'm like not putting the information out as hard pace as I was because it's enough people waking up, and I want them to look at the other people that's also cracking the code. It ain't just me. I ain't the only one. It's
Yeah,
just that I'm able to tie them all together. So I need them to look at other people. So I need to fall back because I need to see other energy cracking the code from a different perspective. So they'll know that there was no one way to fight this war. We had to fight it many different ways.
yeah.
They call that multifaceted warfare.
And that's why so many people from like the gatekeepers or the gatekeepers we get dogmatized because they don't understand that we're really androgynous and it's not about gender or sexuality. It's about being able to respect the mother, knowing where we come from, and honoring the balance of opposites.
Well, we was all female first
Exactly.
until mama told us that we had to be men in our womb.
And then we are now.
Then she okayed daddy to have an image of himself through her. And they thought daddy did it on his own. How you got a father God? Who is mama?
That,
This is he. What room did he come out of? We don't got no problem with you having the Father God, but you got to remember, Hail Mary, Mother of God. What the hell that make her? If she the Mother of God, what that make her? What, well, you can have your God. We don't have a problem with that. But what do that make her if her son is God?
exactly. Oh, well, somebody said Messiah, exquisite stepper when I was at Buffalo State College.
So they talking about you?
It says
Or they talking
sleeping.
about themselves?
I don't know. It could be a flip. It says Sleeping Phoenix, 2 years early, Messiah. That's actually interesting because that's a flip. Yeah, I did. I was actually supposed to be like doing this in 2027, but I did 2 years early. And the Messiah flip is off my Buffalo knock from my college days as an exquisite mover. I'm the community outreach chair on the
Hey,
board.
everything that you saying is all tribal. It's all tied back to the tribe. That's how you know your ancestors had a path laid out for you. Now you got work to do. And it ain't even time yet because you don't really get your real test until you get about 50.
Oh, that's actually in alignment with my human design because I'm a 6'2" splenic projector. So right now, up until my Saturn return, I'm still in my 3 line and my FAFO experimenting and having like stories to tell. But I even know people are already like, Tim, write a book. Chief, write a book. Do this, do this. You know, I'm still accumulating my stories and my wisdom so that we can be able to give what the people need at the right time because there's so much information out there already that the people are not tapping into because they think they have to because they idolize and worship and glorify a lot of the spiritual leaders in the community.
Yeah, because that's the celebrity. When they say the worship gene, it's not to worship God. It's celebrity worship. It's to make you at a predisposition to worship a celebrity. Nobody that you don't know is supposed to get more honor and respect than the people you done been through the trenches with. And you got people that will give their life away just for one night with a celebrity. They give their whole life away for one night with a celebrity, right? And that is not normal or natural to who we are, right? And that's why I made pointed out when I said if if God had a mama, what do that make her? And you see us pinned in the comment, a God maker, right? The master that raises the masters is always the mother. That's how you end up with a Mason because she's mama's son.
Exactly.
But that don't mean he ain't his daddy's boy.
I just heard a wildcat.
It's crazy. I was just thinking about Chief Top Cat a few minutes ago.
Hmm. I got a
It might
cat.
be related.
I got a cat few. I call him my familiar. It's a black cat named Oreo, and it'd be like cats around the street that be just, but we always keep them covered.
Yeah, they got a. I've been being getting knocks from the cats. The whole feline energy they've been knocking. It's
I,
crazy because I just picked up a Nuwabian book, The Divine Feminine, from Dr. York at a Caribbean thing that was down over here not too far from my house the other day. And then I've been getting all these cat knocks. Here you is with a cat named Oreo, and my dog. The colors is the black and white. Look like they.
yeah, he's black. He got white paws.
Yeah, that's the color pattern is called Boston, but a lot of people call it Oreo for
Hmm.
some reason. But the term is Boston, black skin, white socks. That was telling you that the invaders, the Boston Massacre, came in with black skin, but they pretended to wear white socks. That means they was hiding behind pale faces.
Literally, oh my goddess, I spent Elusa Makahi. I spent like a long ran into this chief on the land in Georgia, Chief I I see Chief I, and when I'm talking with him, her the mother, because the big Joker, little Joker flip.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I want to say this.
I don't know, but you can draw it off the earth energy, the air energy, and you putting it off in the ethers.
I'm gonna pull a card for clarity for myself because it's a lot that I feel that needs to be said, but I want to respect the time and anybody else that wants to come up as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's here for people to lock in with. We got the six of coins, so we got balance. Six of the earth. So,
Remember I told you, six in the sky is nine on the ground, but six on the ground is nine in the sky.
and that's a flip on my destiny card because I'm a nine of diamonds. So,
You see, it's all alignment.
yeah.
I see you at the chief classes.
All right, catch you on the other side.
Yeah, yeah. Laverne Locust. I can't spell your Instagram, pronounce your Instagram name, so I had Miss Locust. Is it Michael or Michelle? I didn't even look. Laverne Locust. Laverne Locust. I didn't call the wrong name. I must be talking to Angel or something. Yeah, don't let the smooth taste fool you though. Okay, so that one ain't working. Let me see if we even went through first. Yeah. Overcame them. That sounds Jamaican. them overcome them. What's the name?
Hold on, let me turn on the light real quick. Dang, I didn't know I was gonna be talking to Rod Hayes tonight, man.
Yeah, I ain't know I was gonna be talking to you tonight.
Dang.
we both in the learning stages. We learning something right now. Chiefing with the chief.
Yeah. How you doing? You doing all right, man?
I'm pretty smooth, pretty smooth. What can I help you with, my brother?
Yeah, I was just thinking, because I was just watching Detail video, like, it was like this real emphasis on 2027, like what should I do to prepare myself, like physically, spiritually, things like that. Like, what should I do to prepare for 2027? Like, what's gonna happen these coming years?
2027. Look,
Yeah.
whatever coming by the time 2027 get here, we gonna be to live through it already. So follow your path, do what you already know you're supposed to be doing, and you're doing about 80% of what you're supposed to be doing. And the preparation is the side effect of being aware. Because the more you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you start seeing things that you need to do in advance in order to keep from going through a rocky road, right? Your instincts gonna tell you if you believe in yourself, then you gotta believe yourself first. For your personal preparation, because don't nobody develop spiritually at the same pace, right? So only you know what your pace is, but you don't know what your pace is until you start putting yourself through your paces. That means doing the work. So, like the brother that was just up here, he pulled tarot cards, those training wheels.